Hey everybody, it's Heather, and today is, Thursday, September 25th. I should have known that today is my mother's birthday. So I am back with a brand new car knit and chat. We are back at my daughter's dance studio, which is right there, I think. So today I have a couple finished objects to show, and I'm going to show you my work in progress. I guess that depends on how you look at it. Is it a work in progress or is it works in progress? So I have a couple finished objects. Like, I've been working. No, for real though. I have a couple crocheted finished objects. I don't have any finished knitted objects because I've been working on only one knitted project. So, if you've been here a minute, you know that I collect Woobles. I collect the Wooble kits. I have quite a few of them, and I have done a couple of them, but nowhere near as many as I should have. Well, I was sitting there looking at them, and I'm thinking, oh, I really need to make some Woobles because, you know, I have so many of them, and I don't really want them taking up as much space, because if they're crocheted, then the space is smaller in theory, and then I can use them around the house as decorations and stuff. So I crocheted a Wooble. I made Lydia. This is Lydia from Beetlejuice. She's gorgeous. This is her in her red wedding gown and her wedding veil, and she has her crazy wild hair, and I absolutely love her. She is so cute. Lydia was a little bit more difficult of a Wooble than, say, Pierre the penguin that I did a couple years ago. He was, you know, the full-size penguin. So he was the full-size penguin, and I made him for Halloween. I made him with the witch's hat and, like, cape and a broom to make him a witch. Lydia was more difficult. Her hair was quite difficult. It was, I don't know why it was so difficult. It was kind of difficult to sew it on because it is 2 layers of, like, wobblies. I'm going to call them wobblies. It's 2 layers of, I guess, chunks of hair. And then obviously she has her actual hair going around, and I did not make as many hair strands as the pattern called for because I didn't think they would fit well, and I was right. I did do her veil, which I absolutely love that it moves. I guess you could have sewn it on more, but I chose not to because it's a wedding veil. It just go up, right? Her dress has a frill around the front, and then her dress also has an actual lip around the bottom to look like an actual dress, and you crochet this one to be flat so it sits better. So, well, I thought I would bring you her man and show you him. Here's Beetlejuice and here's Lydia. Like, they are so precious together. I love them. They're so cute. See? I also crocheted another Wooble. This is the shrunken head from Beetlejuice, you know, when they're at the place that they go into the wall when they are talking to their case manager. Is that what they're called? Whatever. I made the shrunken head, and he looks to me so much like the dad from Bob's Burgers. He looks like Bob to me so much, minus his like down lips, like the stitches. He looks like Bob. I don't know why, but he really does. So he's super cute. He was a mini Wooble, and obviously Lydia was the full-size Wooble, and Beetlejuice was also a full-size Wooble. Oh, my hair's on it. I did Beetlejuice last year, so I might not have. I might have done Beetlejuice earlier this year, to be honest. I can't remember. But anyways, I only have one more left in the Beetlejuice collection, and it is the sandworm. And honestly, I may do it coming up in October, and I may not. I don't know. Because although they are super cute, Woobles hurt my hand. like so much. It hurts my hands so much more than regular crocheting, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm the type of yarn with the needle that, I mean, the hook that I'm using or what, but they do leave my hands hurting. Like after I do a wooble in one day, like I can't really even knit for the next day or so. I mean, I can knit, but I have to knit less, I guess is the way to say that. And I don't like that. So this is what I have so far of this collection, and I'm super happy. So this week I started and finished Lydia, and then I did the shrunken head also. So that's 2 finished objects. And then I also crocheted the cutest little baby ghosty thing. It's called a snuggler. I don't have any babies in my life. And that's okay. I really just wanted to make her because of her name. Her name is Willow the Ghost, and my daughter's name is Willow, and that alone made me want to make her. And I came across her on Etsy, and I will leave a link down below to the pattern on Etsy because it is not on Ravelry. This designer is not even on Ravelry. So I will also leave a link down below to the Woobles Beetlejuice collab, so you can check them out if you wanted to. So without further ado, here is Willow. Since she's so cute. This is Willow the Ghost. She is a crocheted snuggler. She is meant to be crocheted in Bernat blanket yarn. So let's see. Where's that sun coming from? Nah, that didn't help at all, did it? So here is Willow the Ghost. She is made with Bernat blanket yarn. I do not have any Bernat blanket yarn because, to be honest, I don't like it. I don't like working with it. So because it is made, here's a picture of her with a bow. And she's so much bigger than mine because I had to modify the pattern, obviously, because I was using a thinner yarn. I used a basic white craft acrylic held double with a alpaca lace weight yarn. And if you look, you can see she's fuzzy, which to me is adorable. And her bow, instead of doing the crochet bow that was in the pattern, I knit her a bow using some sparkle sock yarn held double with some boucle pink yarn. And the wrap part is just the sparkle sock yarn. So I love her. She turned out precious. Her head is stuffed. Her arms are not stuffed. Her body is not stuffed. It's not meant to be. Had I done this again, I would stuff the body just to give it more of a, like a toy thing. I'm gonna make another one actually. My daughter wants me to, I end up giving this to my daughter's baby doll, Mackenzie, which is her like real life doll baby that she plays with as her daughter. I end up giving this to her, and because I have a doll also that is named Abraham that I play with her, she wants me to make Abraham one. I don't think I have any more white. That's the funniest thing. I don't have any white yarn, really, not any acrylic yarn. Excuse me, sorry. So I don't have any white acrylic yarn. The only one I have was a skein that my kids bought me for Christmas a couple years ago from the dollar store. And that's why I held it with the alpaca. I don't know, to give it a little extra something. So in order to make another one for Abraham, I'm going to have to figure out some type of white yarn to do it with. And I think that if I was making this for a real baby, I did have to modify it, like I said. So if I was making this for a real baby, I think I would make the arms longer so the baby can hold on to it easier and like drag it around. But also, if I was not modifying it and I was doing it this size, it looks like the arms are much bigger. So I can't really speak on modifying the pattern, because the only reason I had to modify it is because if I did it the same amount of rounds that called from the pattern, it would be like itty bitty. So there's that. She's super cute. I did put safety eyes on her. It was the biggest pair that I currently had. I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna probably try to make his version about the same size, or maybe smaller, because my Abraham doll is just a little bit smaller than her Mackenzie doll. But if you want to go check out the way this baby looks next to Abraham, because he does look similar to a actual newborn baby, but just fake. I took the picture with Abraham because Mackenzie was in her own room. And Abraham happened to be close enough to me to do that. So, yeah, she's cute. For size reference, she's the width of the length of my head. And she is cozy. I mean, her head's super floppy, which is cute for a baby. Like, this looks like a baby toy. And it is meant to be one. So, there's that. Ooh. Boop. So, that's all of my finished objects. I need help. I am going to now show you what I have been working on. I have been working on my Raise blanket. I've been working on it since I saw you. It's the only knitted thing I have worked on. The last time I saw you, I believe that I had cast on the green. I know I had the green one cast on. And I believe I had the pinky colored one cast on. Let's see. Hold on. I got a little bit of luster going on here. So, hold on a second. So, I had, I believe, this one cast on. And I believe and I know I had the green one cast on. So, I went ahead and I cast on the other two as well. I balled them up. I cast them on. Picked out some stitch markers and some needle stoppers. For the first time I've ever done anything like this. Like, picked out matching stitch markers and everything. And needle stoppers. Like, I never do that. Like, I just grab whatever I grab. Okay? So, I'm going to show you the green one and its progress. I did put a stitch marker here. So, I did not do much on the green one. This is what I've done since the last time I saw you. From this stitch marker to here on the green one. So it's only a couple rows, but that's because I cast the other two on. So I also put a stitch marker on the pink one. Oh, not that one, right? Oh, I don't know that I had the pink one done. Maybe I had the blue one. Oh no, I'm so confused. I feel led astray here. I had put a stitch marker on one of these to mark where I was at. Oh, I lost my yarn. It rolled off the passenger seat. What was me? Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure I had the red one going, and this is how big it is now. It's almost the same size as the green one. Super cute. Here, let me show you my, this is my needle stoppers for the green one. Oh, and my stitch marker is, pretty sure I showed you before, it is a leaf. It's a leaf. And for the pink yarn, I'm using a flower. And I am using a polymer clay star for the month of May. May's birthstone, the snowdrop, lily of the valleys. I should know this because my birthday is the May one. And I cast on the blue one, which I am kind of thinking like these are seasons like fall, summer, spring. And the spring one, I am using these flower needle stoppers and a peace sign because this is a very peaceful color. And I cast this one on and I got this far, and it's not too far from the pink one's size. So there's only like, what, 1.5 inches. So I'm done pretty good on this one. I cast this one on and got that far. And then I've cast on the purple, which is the winter colorway. I don't even think I have my stitch marker on here. I did pick out a penguin glass beaded stitch marker from Hannah at Chromatic Yarns, or Corner of the Craft. But I lost it before I got it on. And then I found this one. I had a snowflake on here for winter, you know. But it was too heavy And it was red and it wasn't cute. I was using this, but it's a metal one and it's super heavy. So I kind of had it turned around, and I liked it being turned around because then it was like a silver snowflake. But I found this feather in my car because I have a bag of stitch markers in the car that I'm going to use. So there's that. It's on the wrong side though, Heather. Put it on the right side. 1 minute, please, while I switch the stitch marker to the correct size. Side. Not size, side. So yeah, and the needle stoppers I have on this one says, peace, have the day you deserve. If you know me, peace is my thing. Yeah, so and this one's pretty far too. Like, to be honest, I'm not that big of a size difference between any of them. Let's see. Yeah, there's about an inch size difference between each one. Winter being the smallest, and then spring being the second smallest, then summer, and then fall. Fall's my favorite color, so I put more. I started with the fall before I knew what I was going to do. So now I am a tangled hot mess because I ball my yarn up instead of caking it up, and right now I have 3 balls because the other one rolled away of yarn in my lap. Let's get them back. Get out of here for a second. So I'm loving this. It's super cute. I'm a little concerned about how big this is going to be when I'm done. Like, is it going to be big enough to be like an actual blanket? I mean, is 400 grams of yarn enough? I don't know. Okay, so the blue one is good. It's all together. Now let's get the green one untangled. That's so funny. Like, the purple one is tangled up and it's the one that rolled away. So I'm gonna put that to the side, and let's untangle these 2. This is such a disaster. Maybe I shouldn't be keeping these all in one bag. I don't know. So they're all untangled. I do have with me all 4 of the minis balled up in a bag. This is for the pink one. This is for the purple one. And this is for the green one. And what are the colors? They're blue. Blue. This is for the blue one. So I still haven't decided how I'm going to put these minis in. They are 20 gram minis. I'm not sure how I'm going to put them in to the project. Not only that, I just lost 2. How did I lose 2 balls of yarn in my car? Didn't go anywhere. Oh, I found one. Purple one. I don't know how I'm going to put them in yet. I have decided, I laid out the squares on my chair, and I decided that I'm going to lay them so that the centers go like this, so that it winds up being like a diamond pattern with the center like this. So it would be like this one would be on the bottom, would be going this way, and then if it was on the top of that, it'd go this way, and then, you know, vice versa this way, and then like flip it around. So that's how I'm gonna have the squares set up. I don't know, I doubt I will. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. Like, what do I do with these? Because I don't know. There's the purple one. I'm like, I also should probably try to find the purple one to put in here. I don't know what to do with them. Like, what do I do with these minis? Do I just go as far as I can with the 100 grams and then do the next few rows with this? I did think about doing it that way. I actually thought about doing a couple rows of each color. Let's say you put it together. No, that wasn't what I was going to do, is it? I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. Do you have any ideas? Somebody mentioned something and I've then completely forgot what it was. It's hot out here today. It's 93 degrees Fahrenheit. It's so warm. I don't have my car on because I think it makes the phone vibrate. It might not, but I feel like it does. So, just put this up so I don't sweat. Sweating isn't cute. So I don't know, guys. What do you think I should do with the minis? I kind of had this plan, like I would at the end of each square, like all squares, like I would do 2 rounds, or 2 more rows, because it's not rounds, 2 rows, 2 full rows, like A, B, C, D, of each color, so that every square has all 4 colors. And that way the diamond would look cool. Still, it would still be a diamond. Because if I border each square with its color, the diamond will be broken up. And then it won't be like a full diamond pattern or a rhombus, whatever. I don't want that. I want it to be, I want you to be able to see the lines. So I think that would work if I did like 34 colors. So each 1, 2, and then like the next color, you, like let's say you start with the color that's to the left of you. So you do left, each color, and then the next one you start with the color that's left of you, so you go left in that way, and then the next one you go left, and then each square would have a different 4 multiple color repeat, and then it would kind of look more like a quilt, because it would be like stripes that align but are different, if that makes sense. I think that would look cool. I need to color it on a piece of paper to see if it actually looks good, because that might be wrong. That might not look good. I don't know. So Sunday, I get to take my shawl to the fair. I'm super excited and super nervous because I've never done anything like that before, and I'm nervous. Excuse me. This is protein water, I guess. It's a clear protein powder in water, and it does not look like there's anything in this but water, but it has protein powder in it. And I like it. And it's going to make me healthy. I went to the doctor, they told me I needed to be eating, I need to have 75 grams of protein consumed a day. That's a lot. I get probably maybe, I don't know, 7 on a good day prior to the doctor visit. So I don't eat a lot of protein. I don't eat a lot of food in general. It's kind of surprising considering how chubby I've gotten. But that's okay. So, I'm drinking protein water now to help me to get my protein intake, because as an aging woman, you need protein in your diet. I made that sound, and my daughter is like a 35-year-old woman that weighs like 100 pounds. But she's adorable. So, wish me luck on the fair. I don't even know when the fair comes, or when the judging is, or when it goes on display. I probably should look into that, huh? I don't know. Yeah. That's all I have to say today. Oh, I have one more thing to say. So, I designed a shirt. This is crazy and off topic, but I designed a shirt. If you know, you know. I always end my videos with peace, keep hope alive. It has become a thing in my family, that to the point that my son tells me peace, keep hope alive every night before he goes to bed. And I say it to my husband when we get off the phone, whatever, like peace, keep hope alive. And, you know, so I designed a shirt for sale. It is super cute. I think it's super cute. It's plain. It's not plain. It's super cute. It's minimalist, but it's cute. It's kind of like merch, but not like merch, because like, whatever, right? Anybody could wear this, and it doesn't have anything about knitting on it, but it is my catchphrase, I guess. So on the front of the shirt, I do not have one with me. I have ordered my sample, but I do not have it with me. On the front left top, it has the peace sign like this, not like this circle with them. It has the peace sign, and then it has at the bottom of it says keep hope alive, like around it. And then on the back of the neck, like on the top in between your shoulder blades, is a tree. And under the roots of the tree is the peace sign. And then it has some roots coming out the bottom. Kind of like, you know, hope for tomorrow. So, and then on the inside where your tag would be, if you had like a paper tag or something, but this has printed tags. So it has the Almost Hippie Knitter on top of the tag. I'm so excited. Like, as soon as I told my son about that, because he is obsessed with YouTube, he's like, oh, Mom, I got to get your merch. I'm like, oh, okay. So I need to buy him one. I bought myself the sample to to wear. I'm excited and I don't know why. It's literally the simple things in life, because that makes me so excited to know that I designed this shirt, that it will be for sale. I will have a link down below to the said shirt. I currently only have it listed as being on a crew neck shirt, which I don't even like crew necks. But I bought me a crew neck just because that's the first one I designed. I'm gonna carry the design over onto other shirts, like V-necks, and specifically V-necks, because I want a V-neck myself, so I'm going to design it on the V-neck. Yeah, I am super excited about that. It's going to be listed in my Etsy shop if you want to go check it out. There will be a link down below. There will be a link down below to the Woobles and to the raised blanket pattern and to the link to the ghost pattern, Willow the Ghost, and there will be a link down below to Ravelry page where you can see any past or present projects that I am working on. There will be a link down below to the Etsy shop where the t-shirt is available. So let's say today, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day. They have a wonderful rest of their week and a wonderful weekend. So yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Peace. Keep hope alive.